Hi, I am Sweet Culture, a Mexican passionate about discovering the secrets and meanings of food from all around the world. In this video, we will talk about a very special bread for Mexico, bread of the dead or Pan de Muerto. Have you seen it before? I know that this bread has a very peculiar name, but its name has no relation to its delicious ingredients such as flour, sugar, and orange essence. This bread is only consumed in October and the first days of November in Mexico, and it is called like that because it is used as an offering on the traditional Day of the Dead, but also for personal consumption. Here at Sweet Culture, we are going to explain a little bit about its history and why it is related to the tradition of the Day of the Dead. This bread is the result of the meeting of two completely different worlds. On one hand, we have pre-Hispanic cultures before the conquest who performed various sacred rituals to deities and used amaranth and maize to create breads. On the other hand, we have the Spaniards with their Catholic and Christian religions and the use of wheat on their breads. To tell this story, we will use the chronicles of Fray Bernardino de Sahagún when he arrived in America. A long time ago, in the heart of Anahuac or Mexico's valley, there was a unique and magical festival called Micahuitl, the Festival of the Dead. During this celebration, the inhabitants of the center of Anahuac prepared to honor their gods, such as Huitzilopochtli, the god of the sun, and Tezcatlipoca, the deity of darkness. The streets were filled with flowers of all colors and the temples were carefully decorated. Rituals were an essential part of the festival, and families gathered to prepare the special dishes. One of the most beloved delicacies was tzoali, a type of tamal or bread made with corn, amaranth, and maguey honey. With this mixture, they molded figures of their gods to worship them, and perhaps, without knowing it, they were creating the ancestor of bread of the dead. But not only the gods were venerated, the women who had died during childbirth, called Cihuateteo, were also honored. Their souls were said to descend to earth and cause terror to those they encountered. To appease their spirits, breads called papalotlaxcali were offered. These breads were shaped like butterflies and decorated with vibrant colors. They were a tribute to loved ones who had gone to the afterlife. Perhaps also an early version of bread of the dead. But history took a turn when colonizers arrived and bought wheat, sugar, and oranges, unknown ingredients in Mesoamerica. The celebration transformed over time, and thus the Day of the Dead, as we know it today, was born, along with the famous bread of the dead. Then, the official recipe for bread of the dead appeared in 1938 in Josefina Velázquez de León's Select Pastry Recipe book, which has endured in Mexican tradition. Furthermore, in 1905, Gustavo Montoya immortalized this bread in his painting called Bodegón con Panes Mexicanos, having an official visual reference of the bread we have today. Today, in Mexico, bread of the dead has evolved into more than 400 varieties, each representing death uniquely in different states and regions. More than 750 different recipes have been registered, one for every taste and occasion. The best known bread of the dead is the one that I made in this video. It is circular, made with flour, sugar, milk, yeast, butter, and orange essence. Its shape symbolizes the cycle of life and death, with bones representing skulls and tears of the deceased, while the spaces between the bones represent the gods and their cardinal points, and its orange aroma evokes memory for the dead. Would you dare to visit Mexico and try one of these delicious breads while celebrating the Day of the Dead? It would be an unforgettable experience, but before that, stay with us in the next video, where we will show you some places where you can taste different types of bread of the dead in Mexico City. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, and comment, and let's continue on this exciting journey through the culinary stories of the world. Until next time!